Let's go to the beach? Yeah, sounds like a plan. Did you ever notice that when someone makes a suggestion in English, native speakers often answer with a very short phrase? Things like, sounds good, or that works. These responses are everywhere in spoken English, at work, with friends, and even in text messages. Today, let's look at some very common response phrases native speakers use to respond to ideas, plans, and requests, and how each one sounds just a little different.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right, thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. And this is Happy English Podcast, episode 977, Conversational Response Phrases in English. Today, we'll look at 4 very natural response phrases that help you sound relaxed, cooperative, and fluent in everyday conversation. And let's start with sounds good. Sounds good is probably the most common response phrase in spoken English. Sounds good means I agree, and we use sounds good when we agree with a suggestion and feel positive about it. Like if your friend says, let's meet at the cafe at 10, you can simply say, sounds good. Or at work, your coworker says, yeah, I'll send you the file this afternoon. You can reply, sounds good, thanks. Sounds good is friendly, easy, and works in almost any situation. Next, let's look at that works, or that works for me. That works is very similar to sounds good, but it often focuses on schedules or conditions. Like if someone says, hey, can we move the meeting to Friday morning? You might respond, yeah, that works for me. Or a friend asks, is 7 okay for dinner? You can reply, yeah, that works. This phrase means that fits my schedule, or that's acceptable for me. It sounds practical and natural. Now, let's talk about no problem. No problem is commonly used when someone makes a request, especially when you're happy to help. For example, your coworker says, hey, can you cover my shift tomorrow? You might say, sure, no problem. Or if a friend says, hey, thanks for picking me up at the train station, you can reply, no problem. No problem sounds relaxed and friendly. It tells the other person, this is easy for me to do. And finally, let's look at sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan is used when people agree on something or the next step in a process. Like if you've been working on something all day, your coworker might say, let's stop for the day and continue tomorrow. You can respond, sounds like a plan. Or if your friend says, I'll call you when I get home and then we'll decide what to do tonight, you can say, yeah, sounds like a plan. This phrase often feels a little more complete than sounds good, like the plan is settled. And here's a conversation tip. These phrases often stand alone. You don't need a full sentence. Instead of saying, yes, that is acceptable for me, native speakers usually say, that works. Short answers like this make your English sound much more natural. Sounds good. That works. No problem. Sounds like a plan. All of them are short, natural responses. Native speakers use them constantly, and now you can too. And keep in mind, the best way to remember English like this, and any other word or phrase in English, is to take that word or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. Sounds good, right? Hey, thanks for listening. And remember, learning another language is not easy, and it's not impossible. But I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast is brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.